Antisocial behaviour crosses so many boundaries. I mean, I've been a victim of antisocial behaviour in the past, and I think there's different levels of tolerance. Some people can deal with a dog barking, 2 or 3 times a day. Some people can't.
I think the main thing is the youth and alcohol, drugs, riding round estates on mopeds, litter, dog mess, uncontrolled dogs.
At the highest end, it can be very dangerous, threatening behaviour. It can be very criminal.
Elderly feel intimidated.
It just made me feel that I wasn't comfortable in my own home, that I didn't feel safe.
If someone feels that they are suffering from antisocial behaviour, it is very important that that is reported. One of the greatest assets that we have as a community safety partnership is our community wardens. These are council staff members who are street patrollers. They go out into the neighbourhoods proactively looking to engage with our residents.
In the Thames area, Radian sponsors community wardens, as Carol McCall explains.
I personally wanted to do Street Watch because I did all the community crime fighting courses. This wasn't government funded at all. Radian and the police and the council, they all sponsor us. We did stop a burglary at a chemist. We've stopped 2 or 3 drug deals. So we feel we're useful.
My experience of working alongside Radian in tackling antisocial behaviour is that we have a very proactive and a very knowledgeable pool of people who are helping us to proactively deal with tenants who are not living up to the expectations of the association.
No matter what community you live in, whether it be blocks of flats or houses, if you are feeling intimidated and you have got a problem, phone it in. That's the only thing you can do, is phone it in.
Well, I moved in February last year, and everything was fine for a few days, and then I started getting a bit of unwanted attention from a neighbour, and she kept knocking on my door several times a day, asking for money, alcohol. My other neighbours were having issues with her, so we decided to report it to Radian and take it from there.
Once you've logged a case of antisocial behaviour to Radian, there's a number of different actions we can consider on each case. This may include warning letters, mediation. Sometimes it might be acceptable behaviour contracts, or we can consider the appropriate non-legal remedy. When we're looking at taking potential action at somebody and we're looking to go to court, so whether we're going to go for an injunction or behaviour order. As we're entering into that court process, we have to get the right evidence together. That would mean that the resident provides us diary sheets or emails or telephone calls or voice recorded messages, phone messages, and it's about getting the evidence right. And then the court will then give us a date when we can go for the order.
It was quite an easy process really, and Radian provided taxis to get to court, so there's no worrying about how to get there, or it doesn't cost me any money at all out of pocket. So you're not made to feel like you've done wrong. It's you're going in there and they ask you maybe a few questions about what happened.
The most important bit is providing the support to that resident or to that witness throughout the process.
So we can now relax. We haven't got to worry about if somebody's going to kick our door down, or there's going to be a fire, or somebody's going to be banging on your door hours a day and night. You get to sleep a lot better. Before we was having to get sleeping pills and things, and the new neighbours that have moved in are excellent. We'll get on very well in the block, and it's just so much more a better feeling.
On a smaller scale, it might not have a direct impact on them, but it might have an impact on another neighbour or another resident or the wider community.
Yes, I would do it again if I had to. No problem at all, because if people are doing wrong, then you should stand up and say what you've got to say, and they face the punishment for what they're doing.